Hello guys, my name's Jason, and I'm bringing you another video for you guys. And today we are going to talk about Colorado going into Eugene Saturday at 2 p.m. kickoff, 2:30 p.m. kickoff on the Pac-12 Network. It's the 2-1 Oregon Ducks hosting the 2-1 Colorado Buffaloes. Colorado, for a lot of years since they have joined the Pac-12, they have been a pushover. They're not a pushover now. They're probably one of the best improved teams in the Pac-12, and they are not going to be a tough out for anybody in this conference. Colorado is averaging 42 points per game. Um, so they average about 4 yards per rushing attempt. Not really a great rushing team. They don't have a running back so far over 200 yards in the season. Philip Lindsay is the closest with 176. So they're a pass-heavy team, which is good. Our DBs will get tested this week. They average about 48% on third down on offense. 6.15 per play. Colorado is led by their senior quarterback, Safu Alafo, 71% completion, 768 yards, 6 touchdowns, no picks. Both quarterbacks coming in with the same ratio. Dakota Prukop has not thrown a pick this year at all. So let's go over the defense. 17.7, 19.7 on the defensive side. Points are a little skewed because they didn't face Colorado State and Idaho State the first couple games. But still, they're not. They're only giving up 26% on the third down. So Colorado had a game at Michigan last week. They were actually up 21-7, but ended up losing that game 45-28. They gave up 38 points. It was 21-7. Since then, it was 38-7. And Michigan goes away with the lopsided victory in that game. Let's see if we could get to some stats that Colorado had against Michigan. So, yeah, both of these teams losing two Big Ten teams last week. Oregon lost to Nebraska. Colorado obviously losing to Michigan last week. And a lot of Michigan's points came off of special teams. Joel Peppers had a couple of touchdowns. That's really good for Oregon because Oregon has good special returning game in Charles Nelson. Let's go over the box score for that game and what Colorado did. Seth Lufa did leave that game with an ankle injury. He is actually questionable. Colorado was 1-13 on the third downs. At the end of that ball game, only 325 yards in total offense, but only giving up 397 to Michigan. They gave up 168 yards rushing to the Wolverines. And Colorado only had 64 yards rushing. Penalties, 7 penalties for Colorado, 5 for Michigan. So, Colorado did give up some yards, like I said. Michigan had a couple special teams touchdowns. I believe they had a blocked punt, and Peppers had one return for a touchdown. Let's talk about the Oregon Ducks. This is the Duck channel for sure. Oregon's offense, 43 points per game. I've been saying that every week. No one's gonna slow down this Ducks team. So last week was a prime example. We beat ourselves last week. 2-minute penalties. We gotta cut this down. If we want to contain the full Pac-12 title. 6.8 yards per rush. We're talking about the injury towards Freeman later. 7.6 per play, and 51% on the third down. So very good for the Oregon offense. This Oregon defense, which is a much improved defense. I've been telling everybody it is much improved, and people just look at the points. But I don't know if people are watching the games, but they just look at the stats. They're giving up 29.7 points per game, 47 first downs. So the opponents have had 74 first downs, but 12 first downs by the opponent has been because of flags. That can't happen moving forward. The defense giving up 41% on the third down. A little bit better than last year, but not much. So let's see. They're already giving up 4.25 per rush. I know that the stats say, they're giving up 300. I look at it by quarter. First half, really good. Second half, I don't know what's going on, but we are getting the gas in the second half. I don't think we're getting gas. We're getting gas, which means we're getting tired in the second half, which is a little bit of concerning for me moving forward. But like I said, if this offense is clicking, we should be able to win a shootout against any team that we play up against. Let's go over injuries real quick. Devin Allen, wide receiver, Olympic track star. He is out with an ACL. He tore his ACL against Florida State in the 2015 World War. And he tore the opposite knee against Nebraska. Same way, coming it down and covering the punt. And he tore his ACL. Get well soon, Devin Allen. We will miss you, but we won. Not saying that we'll miss him on the field, because we will. You can't replace a guy like him. But we are extremely deep at wide receiver. I think more younger guys will step in. Terrell Crosby, the left tackle, one of the best linemen in the conference. He has gone with a foot injury. He won't be back until next year. He is a junior. So, 4 freshmen on the offensive line. We had 4 freshmen last week on the road against Nebraska, and only giving up 1 sack, which is really positive. We still rushed it for 300 yards. And Wes Freeman, the Heisman hopeful for the Oregon Ducks, he is not done for the season. I know there's people saying that he's done for the season, but he's not. He is day to day. He will be back sometime this season. My guess, he will be back before the Washington game. That's in 3 weeks. We play Colorado, Washington State. Hey, if we could lose people, it would be wide receiver, running backs, because those are the 2 deepest on the offense. Offensive line, hey, you look at it, you got 4 freshmen playing. That's going to only make them better in the future. and they're playing as freshmen because the coaches believe in them. And I truly believe that they've been a pretty good line to this point. Would like to see him in the future. So I posted to Facebook, to Twitter, should Mark Helfrich be on the hot seat? And my opinion is no, because one, he hasn't ran this into the ground. Not yet. He hasn't. So, but you look at, you take away the 4 years that Chip Kelly was here. Oregon is a team and a school that's always going to be good, but not great to get over the hump. Do I want a national title? Hell yeah, I do. But I know we're not Alabama, we're not Florida State, we're not Michigan. The 10-win season is always going to be our children. And anything above 10 wins is great. I'm not saying, hey, let's lower expectations, because that's not. I'm a fan. I'm always going to want the best for Oregon. But realistically, I gotta say, alright, maybe not a national title this year, but my expectations are, long as we try to contend for a Pac-12 title, long as we're competitive on the field, always having a chance to win. Mark Helfrich, in the 4 years, and he's been here, 2 games that we got blown out. Utah game last year, and the Arizona game in its first year. I know that's a lot more than the Chip Kelly got blown out, but Mark Helfrich reminds me of one of my favorite coaches of Oregon. That's Mike Bellotti. Mike Bellotti, very, very committed to the University of Oregon. So it's Mark Helfrich. He's from Coos Bay. He's an Oregon man through and through. But Mike Bellotti, he had 1 or 2 good years, but we always contended for Pac-12. You look at the Pac-12, yeah, it's deep, but Oregon has the talent to contend for a Pac-12 title. And I believe that they're going to be up there this year too. The only issue that I have with Mark Helfrich is the FCS quarterbacks. I hope that this is the last year that we dip into the FCS quarterbacks, because I believe that we have a quarterback coach, David Yost, that could develop a quarterback. And I believe that he can do that. So, yeah, if we go 8-5, yeah, I would assume Mark Helfrich is on the hot seat. But he has won 9 or more games every year. So I don't think it's time to put him on the hot seat. But if he does bad, I'll put him there. But not yet for me. So once again, Oregon on the Colorado Saturday in Eugene, the Pac-12 Network, 2:30 kickoff. So 2:30 kickoff. Both of these teams trying to start off the conference season with the win. So the Vegas line has this game even, and I don't blame him. But I will say it'll be a 38-17 win for Oregon. Oregon gets done, bounces back after the top loss. So once again, my name's Jason. Have a good day and go Dutch.